Hey everybody, I'm Paul Jamal, and today I'm bringing you another character build. Today's build is somewhat unorthodox because neither the race or class can be found in any of the current Dungeons & Dragons books. We will be building a Simian Mystic. I found the Simian race on the Nerdarchy website, and the Mystic class comes from the Unearthed Arcana. First, let's start with the Simian race. There are two sub-races of the Simians you can choose from, either the Ape or the Baboon, and as tempting as it is to use the Ape Mystic and build Gorilla Grodd, I'm going with Baboon because I'm inspired to build the Monkey King Sun Wukong, or at least get as close as I can. Sun Wukong is a character from Chinese mythology. He is powerful yet naive, mischievous but good-hearted. If you haven't seen the movie The Monkey King The Legend Begins starring Donnie Yen, I highly recommend you do. The story starts off with a war between heaven and hell, resulting in the birth of the Monkey King, who is manipulated by the demons to wage a second war against heaven. Using the standard rules for character creation, we can never make a character of heroic godly proportions, but as I said, we will get as close as we can. Both Simian subraces gain a +1 to Wisdom. The Baboon subrace also gains a +2 Dexterity. They are naturally agile and gain proficiency in acrobatics. They also have a prehensile tail that can manipulate or pick up small objects. However, it cannot be used to hold a weapon or a shield. Using the point-buy system on page 13 of the Player's Handbook, I came up with the following stats. Strength 14, Dexterity 16, Constitution 14, Intelligence 10, Wisdom 10, and Charisma 11. Not too bad. Sun Wukong would have better stats than these, but I'll take it because what I'm really looking at is to use the Mystic class to recreate some of the Monkey King's powers. Before we get to the Mystic class, I'll start Sun Wukong as a barbarian with the Outlander background. This would be because of his childhood in the wilds amongst the monkeys and demon animal spirits. Because of his bravery, the monkeys make him their king, and in search of a powerful weapon to protect his people, he obtains a magical staff, golden chainmail, a phoenix feather cap, and cloud-walking boots from the Dragon Kings of the Four Seas, thus bringing himself to the attention of the Jade Emperor of Heaven. It is at this point I'll give the Monkey King a few levels of monk so that he has some martial arts, and then dive into the Mystic class to obtain some of his powers. Starting at first level, we have to choose a Mystic order, and for this character, Order of the Immortal has almost all the powers we need. This gives us 1 psionic talent and 3 psionic devotions. There are not that many talents, and what talents there are don't really grab me for the Monkey King, but we will take Blade Meld to start. At this point I'd like to single out the talent Mind Meld. The reason for this is that all Mystics gain telepathy at 2nd level. All Mystics, regardless of Mystic order, gain telepathy. I'm not saying that telepathy is overpowered, but it doesn't make any sense to me, especially when the talent Mind Meld is practically the same thing. In my opinion, telepathy for all Mystics needs to be removed from the class and just given to the Order of the Awakened. It could easily replace the Awakened talents gained at 1st level for the Awakened Order. Moving on to disciplines, we need 8 levels of Mystic to replicate Sun Wukong's most notable powers. We need Bestial Form, Brute Force, Celerity, Diminution, and Giant Growth. We cannot duplicate the Monkey King's ability to clone himself, and the only way I can think of to do this would be to spell Mirror Image. Using the Monkey King as inspiration, we will start this character as a barbarian at 1st level, gain 1 or 2 levels of monk, then move on to building up the rest of his abilities and powers with the Mystic class. I've heard that the Mystic class is overpowered, which is interesting because in older versions it seemed underpowered to me, or were just spellcasters with a different flavor. In 3rd edition, a lot of the psionic powers were just reskinned spells that were already in the game. I think the class is moving in the right direction. However, in my opinion, I would get rid of telepathy for all Mystic orders and change the name of the Order of the Wu Gen. Wu Gen are spellcasters. Why name a Mystic order of psionic powers after spellcasters? Aside from that, as I said, the Mystic Psionicist is perhaps my favorite class, and I look forward to seeing it released in a future Dungeons & Dragons book. So we have Sun Wukong the Monkey King as our inspiration. I would really like to try and play this character in the future. Maybe you can build him yourself and let me know how it works out in the comments below. Until next time, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm Paul Jamal. Later!